Going to open again tonight at 10.
We're thinking of them, let them know that we love them.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and this is all going to end. When it does end, I think that we'll be stronger than we ever were before.
I know, they're coming.
We want to make sure that we can help everyone.
Every single bit of help to our healthcare workers makes such a difference.
The Frontline of Hope, a KENS 5 special, sponsored by Methodist Healthcare.
Good evening, I'm Deborah Knapp. For the past few weeks, we have been inundated by troubling news about the coronavirus. Sometimes it feels like just too much to take in. So tonight, KENS 5 is making you a promise. For the next 30 minutes, we're taking a break from the bad news and focusing on how San Antonio is coming together during this crisis. Neighbors stepping up to help neighbors. Businesses, big and small, pitching in however they can. Frontline workers like doctors, nurses, police officers, and firefighters, delivery drivers, and grocery store employees, all stepping up and bravely meeting these challenges head on. So tonight, sit back and be inspired by this incredible community we live in. And I'm joined tonight by KENS 5 anchors Aaron Wright, Sharon Coe, Sarah Fergani, Barry Davis, and Audrey Gastoreno, who will all share inspiring stories over these last few weeks in our community. We begin with a look at San Antonio's resiliency through the eyes of the mayor. Sharon Coe spoke with him over Skype and shares what he's witnessed that's inspiring him in these trying times. And Sharon, beyond the statistics and figures of the coronavirus, what has really stood out to Mayor Nuremberg during this new normal in San Antonio?
Deborah, the mayor says all around him there are reminders of how the community is courageously confronting the crisis head on. He says when San Antonians are put to the test, we rise to the occasion. And because of that, we will come out of this pandemic stronger.
The coronavirus has thrust us into a new world of living.
It's difficult because there's obviously a new routine.
Mayor Ron Nuremberg, no different.
My stepmother made this mask.
Navigating through the changes.
Well equipped to care for their residents now.
My job keeps me away from my family a little bit more than usual. Erica and Joan are always there at home ready to greet me no matter what time I get home, and I'm grateful for that.
The mayor says while there's no shortage of despair across the city,
I don't know what's going to happen.
Lives lost and people who are fighting for their lives in hospitals.
There's also an abundance of hope.
There has been an outpouring of support. I went to the food bank again the other day, and they're at one of their mega distribution sites, and what was remarkable was not so much the number of cars that were pulling up to get relief, but the fact that they were almost outnumbered by the number of volunteers that were there.
Mayor Ron Nuremberg calling them heroes and all of the other workers who are on the front lines of the pandemic.
We've redefined what heroes are in this crisis, and it's just really, really inspiring. I'm inspired by the teachers whose lives have had to turn on a dime, and they're still maintaining their composure to teach the kids who are at home.
He shares how his family and faith has helped him stay grounded.
My wife, who has not only become our household chef, adjunct teacher to my son, but also is somehow managing to work from home and also be a counselor to me on occasion.
The mayor says there is no doubt the effects of this crisis will be long-lasting, but the challenges cannot outlast San Antonio's fighting spirit.
We're all in this together, which I'm so glad has become sort of the phrase that will mark this period of time that we're all in this together. A lot of darkness that we have to get through together, but the sun also rises.
Sharon Coe, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
The coronavirus pandemic has dramatically changed how we live our daily lives. While most of us are home to stay safe and avoid the virus, those in the medical community are facing an unprecedented challenge. Tonight, we recognize the courage and humanity of our healthcare workers. Stephen Gudowski is the nurse in charge of the emergency room at Texan Methodist Hospital. He took care of the first COVID-19 positive patient from Lackland in February. He faced it without fear.
When you take care of any patient, my concern is always just, am I going to be able to take care of them the best way I can? Fortunately, at Methodist Texan, we have an amazing administration team, and Mevish, who's our infection preventionist, and she was there, with us and helping me, make sure that I'm following the correct protocols to protect myself so I can adequately take care of my patients safely.
While Texas is under statewide stay-at-home orders, our healthcare workers are serving on the front lines against the coronavirus, risking their lives to save ours. Texans are showing their appreciation.
I've had more patients and their family members, even when they come check in, kind of, recognize us and ask us how we're doing and how our families are doing, even with us being in the front lines. And it's kind of reassuring, even in these slightly more chaotic times that, people still care about other people.
Across the country, people are coming together, as they did at Methodist Stone Oak Hospital, Park and Pray, to show support for our medical team.
It's very sweet, and I think we all kind of appreciate it. Like, when we are working and we are getting down, it's nice to see people recognizing that and coming together to do something for us.
San Antonio's healthcare workers are not only fighting the coronavirus here, many have volunteered to work at the epicenter of the outbreak in the U.S.
Even at Texan, I can think of at least 4 nurses on the top of my head who I work with who are actually going to New York. As nurses, when we see a need, our first instinct is to go and help.
And San Antonians are impacting healthcare workers through prayers, kind words on social media, and by donating their time to make masks.
I think it's such amazing that people in these times are willing to do that and to donate them to help others who don't have as easy access as getting masks. It's an amazing, heroic act in itself to take that time.
So many acts of heroism, kindness, and selflessness during this challenging time. They have gone from serving meals at restaurants across the city to not knowing how they'll provide food for their family. The struggle some in the restaurant industry are now facing.
The Frontline of Hope is sponsored by Methodist Healthcare, standing together with our community and caring for you like family.
I'm Brian from 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
You never know how much junk you've got until you move.
Point to something you wish would disappear.
Would it be possible to... It's gone.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Yes, we're living in uncertain times, but we've all had it tough before. And here at Cadillac, we know that by working together, we'll make it through. That's why GM Financial stands by with relief by offering flexible payment arrangements. We're also offering current owners OnStar crisis assist services and in-vehicle Wi-Fi data. And those in need of a new vehicle may have the option of shopping online and taking delivery at home. We're all in this together. And at Cadillac, we have your back.
We Texans love the outdoors, but when we need to spend time inside, especially with a hotter summer predicted this year, we want the highest quality air for our families at a great value. While you're at home, our safety-trained team at John Wayne can help you save money with new air conditioning. You'll have peace of mind that your home is ready for the hot months ahead, and to help our fellow Texans, no charge for 6 months. Safety, comfort, value, our way of putting you first. Call John Wayne today.
Family Leisure wants you to stay safe this summer. It's our Vacation at Home sale. 24-foot pools now only $19.99 installed. We've got the largest selection of in-stock patio furniture at guaranteed lowest prices. High-quality swing sets like this one, professionally installed. Melt away stress. Spas and swim spas are priced to move. Shop your way. Online, call us, FaceTime us, or set up a private in-store appointment today. Curbside pickup, doorstep delivery, and no contact installation also available. Vacation at Home sale going on now at Family Leisure.
Hi, I'm Brian from 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Come in.
Oh, that thing weighs more than a car.
Could you point to it, please?
That's it, right?
Whoa, it's gone. We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
KENS 5 Eyewitness News, your source for important information straight from the governor and all across San Antonio. Get facts, not fear. From the team here at KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Local people helping restaurants in Texas reopen tonight at 10. The closures across the city are hurting those who work in the service industry extremely hard. Barry Davis joins us now with more on how the San Antonio Food Bank is helping.
Well, Deborah, those workers are either out of a job or losing a big chunk of their paycheck. Eyewitness News reporter Holly Stouffer stopped by the San Antonio Food Bank that's helping more people now than ever.
The coronavirus pandemic is costing people their paychecks.
It's just really scary what's going on in the world.
Marilyn got the call this morning. The hotel she's worked at for months just let her go.
They had 61 employees and now they only have 11. So a lot of us are just out there wondering what we should do next, basically.
Her first stop is the San Antonio Food Bank.
We need water, we need canned foods, something to survive.
It's busier than normal these days.
Having our hours cut, well, I wasn't really sure what to do.
Every neighborhood, every level.
Chief Resource Officer Michael Guerra says they typically serve about 58,000 people each week. Now they're up to more than 80,000.
We're seeing demand like we've not seen before.
A family of 4 receives a box similar to this one.
Tomato paste, another good staple you can do a lot with.
Filled with snacks that should get them through the week.
Pretzels.
Usually people need to meet specific requirements to use the food bank. Guerra says given the situation, they're not worrying about that.
The declaration that someone's in need is generally going to be sufficient.
Their focus is giving people like Marilyn a break.
Yeah, so thankfully we have somewhere to go.
In uncertain times.
Right now, the food bank could use more volunteers to handle everyone coming in. If you need help, the best thing you can do is call the hotline number. We've got that posted on kens5.com.
Medical mask shortage. A local seamstress making hundreds, but instead of making money, she's opting for something else.
The Frontline of Hope is sponsored by Methodist Healthcare, standing together with our community and caring for you like family.
I'm Jeff Davis. There's breaking news that I want to share with you. On April 1st, 2020, working remotely during this national emergency, we settled a wrongful death case for $6 million for the family of a father killed by a company van. The insurance company paid the maximum policy limit, so we obtained every single available dollar from them. So if you've been in a car or truck wreck, call me at 444-4444. We are on call 24/7 and ready to help with contactless service for all our clients. That's 444-4444. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4.
Thank you all healthcare workers and first responders for keeping our community safe during this crisis.
May the Lord Jesus bless you and keep you and give y'all wisdom, discernment, and strength as you serve those in need. God bless you, and we're praying for you.
You guys are my heroes.
Gracias por mantenernos a salvo.
Thank you. Thank you, and we love you.
Nothing can take you down.
We've been making cars for America for 25 years, building one of the best warranties anywhere, and capturing first place in initial quality for half a decade. We've never backed down from a challenge, and won't now. Introducing Kia's Accelerate the Good program, where we're pushing payments way down the road for new buyers, helping current owners keep the car they have, and providing other customer care programs. Because no one company or person can beat this thing, but together, we are unstoppable.
Welcome back. When you stop by the grocery store, they may be out of some items, but have you tried the produce terminal, better known as Produce Row? Audrey Castoreno has more.
Hey, Deborah. Yeah, nestled in the heart of South San Antonio, you'll find produce suppliers who are the pulse of local restaurants and grocery stores. And right to the supply docks is where you can find a lot of fresh greens for your family.
When driving down South Laredo, you'll pass what's called Produce Row, bulk suppliers that help to keep our store shelves full. But with the coronavirus pandemic, some consumers have cut out the middleman and instead are driving straight to the supplier.
In our industry, obviously, it's very, very contingent on restaurant business and people eating out, what have you. It's definitely been an interesting couple of weeks.
River City Produce seeing an influx of people using their drive-thru to get their hands on items they can't find in stores.
The tomatoes were a great price today. I haven't seen them this good of quality for sure.
Their bulk produce and super packs offering your basic staples like potatoes or onions and a variety of fruits.
It was wonderful. I mean, what more can you ask for? Just drive up and get a box or whatever else vegetables that you want, and they just like put it in your car.
For Lynn Ann Lawrence, it's also another way to get items on her list while avoiding large crowds.
That just saves you from having to be that much longer in the store.
Lawrence buying in bulk and keeping those more susceptible to the coronavirus in mind.
I do have some neighbors that some are kind of elderly, so whatever I didn't use, I would share with them. That way they don't have to get out.
Moments of neighbors helping neighbors, sprouting more and more during these uncertain times.
There was a man that could come in and he bought a box and he told the young ladies up front, I want to pay it forward. And he bought a box. He goes, for the next first responder that comes in. I think when you have situations like this, I think every community kind of comes together. We've been very, very blessed and very fortunate in that regard.
With a shortage of medical masks around the country, people including big-name fashion designers have stepped up to help sew. Sarah Fragani joins us with more on a local seamstress hoping to make a difference. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Deborah. She's been working around the clock to crank out hundreds of masks, and with every stitch, she hopes it'll provide safety for those on the front line. At Laura Capellas' home, her sewing machine is working overtime.
I've been making a face mask
to help those working on the front lines.
I've been donating them to local nurses, daycare workers, postal workers, people that work with the elderly home health providers.
There's no real wrong way to make For years, Capellas ran a sewing business out of her house, and when COVID-19 cases began to skyrocket, her skills answered a call to service.
And a customer came to me and asked me if I could make her some, and she bought me a surgical mask, and she said that their office was running low, and she wanted to see if I could make some that were reusable, recyclable. Something to go to if their supplies run out.
And Capellas immediately got to work.
I've been making them nonstop about a week now. I'm having people pick up at my house. I put them out for them, put them out in a bag out of my front door, and they just pick up and go, grab and go. Thus far, I've donated over 250, and I still have about 100 more to make on demand.
She may be giving them away for free, but Capellas says seeing these pictures of her masks on the faces of our medical heroes simply brings her joy.
But why not give back right now when we all need to pull together and give back one way or another?
Capellas wants to stress these are not your N95 masks. They're more like just the regular surgical mask. She says she's using a waterproof fabric called Pull and also cotton fabrics as well. She said many of the healthcare workers told her that wearing any mask is better than none. Capellas has also started sharing her skill on Facebook to help others learn how to sew, or how to sew the masks in particular. You can follow her on Facebook, Sewing by Laura.
Well, in the war against the coronavirus, there is a growing army of new foot soldiers. Barry Davis has more on this inspiring story.
Well, Deb, people who know how to sew are answering the call to fight this virus. Eyewitness News reporter Sue Kalberg shows us a fabric store chain giving away supply kits that could save lives.
At Joann Fabrics, their doors are closed, but these hearts,
I'm gonna cry.
They're wide open.
We want to make sure that we can help everyone.
One small kit at a time. They're safely giving away material to volunteers who are making masks for medical personnel and first responders.
Just from this store, I've given out 117 kits that make 28 masks. So I've been able to provide to the medical industry over 3,000 masks just from this location alone.
Volunteers like this 71-year-old.
This is the first time in my life that I'm volunteering.
Say this is a very good thing.
Since I have a lot of time on my hand, I said that's the only thing I can offer, is my time. It makes me feel good.
I'm retired military, so I'm not able to be on the front lines with the other healthcare providers.
She says tiny stitches make a huge difference.
There is no way I thought a machine and a needle would be able to help prevent all of this death.
I love the country I live in, and I am very proud of how much this company has stepped up.
There are 3 Joann Fabric locations around San Antonio where you can get a kit, but call ahead. And at KENS5.com, you'll find a link to their website where you can watch how-to videos if you want to help with this Star-Spangled campaign to save lives with stitches. Sue Calvert, KENS5 Eyewitness News.
The party must go on, even if students can't be together. The shop that's determined to make prom happen.
Since the beginning of this year, KENS5 and the Champion AC Kindness crew have been popping up all over town and making good things happen, surprising people with random acts of kindness all over the city. Our hope has been to inspire others to be the good in their own creative ways and to add a few more of these to the world. It's been so inspiring to see how trouble can bring out the treasure in all the amazing people in our city. So we decided to devote this month to celebrating all the amazing ways that you have been making good things happen.
Shine your light, we're better together. We're better together. Going higher, going higher, going higher, going higher, higher.
The Frontline of Hope is sponsored by Methodist Healthcare, standing together with our community and caring for you like family.
Back in 1973, I made a commitment to the people of San Antonio. If they were hurt, if they were injured, I would fight for them. Nothing has changed. Gomez Law fights.
If you have to work from home and teach from home, you should be able to pizza from home. Indulge with Pizza Hut's famous stuffed crust pizza. Order a large 2-topping stuffed crust pizza and a 2-liter for only $12.99. Choose carry-out or contactless delivery. PizzaHut.com.
John and Ian Aramendia here with First Call Plumbing, Heating, and Air. For over 30 years, San Antonio has trusted our family for all of their plumbing and AC needs. We give honest solutions with the high-quality standards you deserve and expect. From water softeners to water heaters to complete AC unit replacements, our family is here to help you make the best decision. Before you sign on that dotted line, call us today to get your free in-home estimate. Make First Call Plumbing, Heating, and Air the only company owned by our family your first call.
When we first opened our doors, it didn't take us long to realize
we weren't in the car business.
At Lexus, we were in the people business.
We needed to be helpful,
respectful,
and compassionate.
To treat people like guests.
It's what we all signed up for. And now when people need this most, we will do what we've always done.
Take care of people first.
The rest will follow.
No other city rallies during difficulty like San Antonio. At a time when we need to be physically farther apart, we pull together to look after one another. At VIA, we're proud to keep this community moving and getting essential employees to where they need to be. And to everyone working to keep us all safe and healthy. First responders, healthcare workers, grocery employees, and our own dedicated team, we say thank you for all you do. We're all in this together, and we'll keep moving forward together.
Big day of closet organizing and jigsaw puzzling? Get Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and your choice of pasta or wings for only $19.99. Sealed for your safety, all in one box. Choose contactless delivery or new curbside pickup at PizzaHut.com.
For when time flies and when it seems to stand still. For every season, Firstmark Credit Union is here. Now, Firstmark's helping families get ahead with a $100,000 giveaway. Go to firstmarkcu.org for details.
You're watching a KENS 5 special, The Frontline of Hope, sponsored by Methodist Healthcare.
Social distancing during the coronavirus pandemic may keep people from getting close to their loved ones, but it hasn't stopped us from celebrating them.
Eyewitness News photojournalist Alan Kozlu shows us the unique way one woman is celebrating a big birthday.
Even when the whole world comes to a stop, time keeps rolling on, and with it,
Happy birthday!
milestones. Dolores Salazar Mertz
Happy birthday!
turns 90 years young.
I didn't expect these. It's
beautiful.
For the past 4 weeks, thanks to the coronavirus, the retired nurse has had to stay at home, separated from the friends and neighbors she loves so much.
It's been kind of sad because I miss all my friends. I am a very active woman, you know. I like to have friends and belongs to, you know, help people.
But today, as if by a miracle, or the efforts of her daughter Irma, here they are with her, just a driveway's length away, marking a milestone, together, so far away.
Thank you, Josie.
Yet so close. Alan Cosley, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.
Prom is a rite of passage for so many high school seniors. Now, a family in New Braunfels is making sure teens have a reason to keep celebrating, even if prom can't happen in a traditional fashion. Aaron Wright has more on how they're pulling it off. Aaron?
The ladies who run Lucky Bucks Formal Finds are hosting a virtual prom. It's a night to remember, even though it can't happen face-to-face this year. Hill Country reporter Leah Durain introduces us to the women making it happen.
The dress, the date, the dancing. A lot of teens spend months dreaming about their senior prom.
I went to prom, Alamo Heights, class of '87. My favorite dress I wore was a purple crepe metallic-y dress, halter top.
The memories span generations.
New Braunfels, class of 2010. And I wore a black short tulle dress I bought on Etsy. We just had a blast dancing the night away and just celebrating before we all graduated.
But this year, proms are being delayed and some canceled due to the coronavirus pandemic. With the world as we know it on pause, the women of Lucky Bucks Formal Finds in New Braunfels got creative.
My heart hurts for them because if I was a senior right now, I'd be very angry. I'd be upset. That's the main reason why we came up with something like this, because during these times, we just have to make the best of it.
We're focused on celebrating the class of 2020, but we want to encourage everyone to participate and celebrate.
Their shop is feeling the effects of the closure order, but these ladies are determined to stay positive.
The coronavirus has affected everybody, and some worse than others, and we have just found that if you focus on helping others, it just makes it not quite so bad.
I'm Leah Durain, the KENS 5 Hill Country reporter.
Thank you so much for joining us. In the past half hour, we've shown you stories of hope and encouragement from across our community.
That was possible because people like you shared stories about the good things that are happening right now.
So let's keep that rolling. You can let people know all about the humanity and compassion that's still going strong in neighborhoods across San Antonio and all over South Texas.
And you can send us your photos and videos, even just a story idea. We would love to share it with everyone.
You can reach us at eyewitness@kens5.com or shoot us a text at 210-377-8755. You can share your photos or videos with us on social media using the hashtag KENS5Eyewitness. Or you can always just post your pictures or video to our Facebook page.
Thank you for making San Antonio one of the best places to work and live.
We'll get through this by supporting each other and sharing with each other. Have a good night.
In this time of social distancing, when taking a break from everyday life is critical to everyone's health, there is one thing we can all do together. Complete the 2020 census. Your responses are critical to plan for the next 10 years of healthcare, infrastructure, and education. Let's make a difference together by taking a few minutes to go online to 2020census.gov. It's for the well-being of your community. It will help shape America's future.